Okay, hello and welcome back to Them and Us, where we're actually making some progress. Okay, and must remember to mess with the lock-on. Ask for the beautiful roses. Because, you know, it keeps making us lock on when we get too close to an enemy, and that kind of just sucks, because we don't actually want to lock on. Okay, we need the burning oil. We need a record, kata the Fugue, or the Moonlight Sonata, or just nothing on a record. And then we don't have room for anything else. Of course, a little words totally working today. Also could have taken the Ala Turca, but we're not. Okay, we want bullets, we want knife OP. And we're going to move onwards. We're going to drop a lot of this where we were. We've killed most of the zombies along the way. I don't know how many we've got left in the main area or what. I think we kind of cleared it out. So now we're just going into the dog area where we're actually going to make progress, and we're not going to dice the boss, and we're going to clear out that little graveyard bit, even though it's not going to be. We've got so many excess things, and you must remember every time we go through the portal that it does get rid of that. That door... okay, the door text just came in now. I was like, that door looks kind of sus and weird. What's going on with that? Is it... Wait, no, the text just hadn't actually loaded in yet. We want to kind of go outside, because outside is outdoors, we can touch grass, but at the same time that's not what I would say at all. There's the portal that's out there, you know, maybe we should have gone out of that portal and saved there, but you know, we're not saving there. We're going to save outside of that boss room. We've cleared all the area on the way up to there and got the shotgun and everything. So, you know, we've got things to do, and every time we transition through a door, it's going to lock us onto things. Camera and dead zones are... Have I broke the game already? What? Okay, we can no longer turn in the way that we're meant to. Now we've gone to retro controls somehow. Oh, now it's fixed it. And we can only like tank move, and that was very weird for this control scheme for a moment. Did we actually kill this guy hiding behind him? I get the bullets. I did. Okay. Need to get... I hear a zombie. Need to get reacquainted. Okay, but I'm pretty certain we've cleared everything out here. Got some water. Water strider. Cleared all of this. We got all of that. There's nothing over here. We killed Jesus. We got the statue. We killed the guy at the end of that. Okay, so this next room should be progress. It's not entirely progress, you know, but there's zombies to kill and things to do. And it'll probably mess with my control scheme again. You know, once it loads in properly, I'm sure it'll be all fine. It didn't mess with my control scheme, okay. Are you sure about that? Because it's doing weird things with the camera. It's not letting me look around. Are you sure it didn't mess with your control? This game comes up with new ways to mess with us every single time. Like, are you absolutely sure that it didn't mess with the camera? That it just came through? Okay, this is weird. Like, it's got some sort of weird buffering going on. Can I just stumbled away. I would kind of like to just knife him before he, you know, before we ever deal with him in the future. You know, one bullet to each side of his temporal lobes, and that will surely put him down. Surely. Okay, maybe he has a middle central brain as well that we need to deal with. And this guy has a stronger brain than most of the zombies that we've dealt with so far. Okay, we didn't really need to deal with him, but you know, it's like hopefully fixing whatever's going on with the control buffering. Hopefully when we go through this next zone it will all be done and we'll be fine. And we won't have weird control buffering. It prevents me from looking around and aiming at the zombies and doing the things that we need to do. Because that was not good. Okay. Buffering, 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 buffering. What are you locking onto? Buffering. Okay, I think we've got control again. You are very eager. You sprinted right up there. You've never been that eager. Okay, knife OP by the way, you know. Just ignore the fact that this game is so terribly programmed that you can just, like, you know, they'll sprint at you, but if you just waggle a knife in the face and then she just falls down the stairs. Waggle a knife in their face and they will not be able to touch you. Apart from vomit. They'll try and vomit on you because they actually will not try to eat you whilst you are right next to them. Because we stink and clearly taste bad and they do not want any of that. I really need that. But if you try to run past, what is that painful position you are in? But if you try to run past them, they'll grab you and eat you. And the controls will just go like, no, your controls are so shit. We take away your controls. You are not allowed to just run past them. You have to lock onto them. Because that's definitely what you wanted to do. Okay, so we took some damage, somehow quite bad damage from that vomit. I don't know, we were probably really, really low anyway. We're just going to leave those there. Now, I'm actually going to grab some heals. Like, one for the boss and also just to, like, you know, have heals. Now, again, I don't know what's going on with the controls when we transition between areas. It doesn't normally do this. But for some reason, you know, it just wants to make it extra challenging. For some reason, anytime we transition between a room, which is going to get us kills, you know, trying to look to the left or to the right, we'll just pan the camera 90 degrees entirely. You know, you click it and it will, okay, it only did it for once there. It recovers, probably because this area loads in pretty quickly. But it'll pan entirely 90 degrees, and it's like, yeah, that really was not what I'm trying to do. Okay, we're just going to take the one land, and, you know, that'll be fine. Because this will fully heal us. Practically. So good enough, you know. Good enough. I really don't know what's going on with these cameras today. Maybe they fixed the lock-on so that it doesn't lock onto you. There's not been an update, so I doubt it. Maybe it doesn't lock onto an enemy when you're right next to them anymore. You know, and it's like the dumbest shit that just waggling a knife in their face is overpowered. But you try to run past them, you will... Camera. Yeah, that was me trying to turn to face the gate, and it's like, no, we just... Horrible camera today. What is this? What is going on with the camera? What is this? New ways of making it feel completely unplayable. So you want to go back to retro mode because this mode's not going to be playable today. Fun. What fun we have when the game decides, no, it is not. Hello, I would like you to look up. There we go, eventually. Fine, thank you. What fun the game decides we are having when it does not want to let me have the controls we are meant to have. The visibility that we are meant to have. Old stagnant water. Okay, so there's a crawler zombie somewhere in here. Okay, so we've got full control at the moment. So we are okay. Now, does this cop have ammo? I mean, there's meant to be a crawler zombie. I think it might have turned into that burnt zombie that was actually eating our face and, you know, stood up with us. I think they've actually subtly... Have they changed it without there being an actual Steam update? Is that remotely plausible as something that can happen? Because where's the crawler that is always here? He's over there now. Oh, have we got some sort of weird bug where it's like recognised where I ran to? Because we'd already killed the crawler. There's no way that it recognised and put that. What is that red glow over there? Hit the zombie though, that would be helpful. Okay, this guy's gonna be nothing because again, you know, the knife OP in this mode. Now there's two red ominous glows. It's a bush that is phasing in and out of reality. Oh, it's just a torch. Except the lighting is weird today. Give me the handgun ammo. And this guy should be fine. We could just knife him, but... You know, one shot, one kill is easy enough. There's something very weird. Okay, the lighting has gone. It's fine. There's hidden sneaky doggos that phase into reality out of nowhere sometimes as well. So we want to take care of that. I see the zombies in the distance. There's a crawler that came out before, right? Out of the middle of nowhere. I don't see him. You're telling me that didn't hit you? Either of you. Are you just outside of the hit radius of the gun? Is it that, you know, your render distance? Even though you can clearly smell me and, like, what's going on with the blending. I think they might have been too far for the bullet tracking to count. Blur! I don't want vision blurred. Like, hey, you looked slightly off over his shoulder to have motion blur and all your vision blurred. That's perfect for you. You wanted to not see anything. Okay, you've buggered off from here. There's crawlers, there's a few extra zombies, there's a dog somewhere, I don't see it. That hit you is perfect. It's just gonna... That went through you! Excuse me! Did I shoot perfectly through the hole in your face that I just made or something? Oh, wow. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one either. I'm pretty certain that those all hit you. Killed that guy. Didn't kill that guy. He just sort of did a thing on the stairs. You are definitely going to get shot now. Okay, that did definitely trick. Cool, we killed the businessman from the 80s with the terrible haircut. I hear someone else walking behind us. And it might just be the sound of our footsteps very bit. I did not click run! I clicked get knife out. Oh, run. You're next to a zombie. You want the knife out. You want to run. So that you get grabbed. Oh, you what? You headbutt me? Rather than actually bite my leg, you just headbutt me because, you know, you're a chav. Again, you know, knife. Why would he ever actually grab you right next to you? Why would the zombie ever actually grab you when he's right next to you? That's clearly not what is scary. Him waggling his fingers and not doing anything is terrifying. Why do they not want to eat me? Do they think I don't have brains? Okay, we're done with all of that. Damn, those bullets went right through that guy, and they should have hit him. We've wasted like at least 6 bullets, but really should have connected with targets and not just tracked on nothing. Yeah, like that's a terrible program in this game. It's like, oh, you're trying to run past them. We're going to lock onto them so that you can't actually run past them. Oh, you're right next to them and locked onto them. And you kind of want to use your knife to attack them. How about that turn into make you run away from them? And then you get eaten. Ah, that's what you wanted, right? Yeah, you definitely wanted to run. You're complaining that you weren't allowed to run. So we're just going to turn your attack run into a run. Because the knife's too strong and overpowered. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of ritual there now that I see like parts of the moon coming out of the clouds. I feel like there might be some sort of ritual to occur over there. I just can't with this game. I can't. Okay, all bullets will connect to this doggo. He will run, and I see him running, and he's gonna run and run and run and stop, and then charges down, and this is fine. Okay, we've killed the doggo at least. Right, we are running a bit low on bullets, but okay, we've got space for 4 items, so we can pretty much loot everything, then get back out. Now, oh, camera's fixed. Camera might be fixed. There is the guy downstairs, and we will go kill him. There's the stuff up here. You know, we got plenty. He took like nothing to kill last time, so he should be fine. Maybe the game has finally loaded in properly and it's not going to mess with my camera anymore. Is that optimistic? And sometimes you got to be optimistic, so, you know. What's going on with Twitch? Twitch is being weird. Also, like my, oh no. Yep, too optimistic. Too optimistic is... Okay, now it's recovering. I was like, it's not letting me, and then I tried to show it on this camera, and it's like, we'll just show you up. Okay, Richard Branson in his bedclothes. Come on, Richards. I need your cultist paper. Your cultist toilet paper, Richards. I mean, he has a nice glow to him once we kill him. And then it's like, oh, but there's some strange symbols above the door, which he actually didn't even show. It's like, the door is locked. There appears. So now it's gone to them. Yeah, the camera cannot predict what the camera wants to do today. Sometimes it will want to show you the thing, sometimes that. You don't need to see the 3 symbols. You just know that there are 3 symbols there, and you kind of know what they are. So you don't need us to tell you what they are, right? You're fine with that. No one needs to know what the 3 seashells. No one needs to know. I think we'll wait till the camera is recovered. Okay, I think the camera's recovered. Nope. Nope. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe, and to be able to control the camera without it spinning too far when I'm trying to... Okay, have we got control? Okay, we got control. I think. It feels like we got control again. Okay, so now we should be able to nab this without, you know, a problem. Again, you know, lots and lots of dead bodies that are gonna rise once we take this. Okay, let's prep our run. Run. Everyone says hello. I say goodbye. Hello, hello. I say hello. Say goodbye. It's something like that. It's some Beatles song. I really don't know that well for my time, but it was a Twitch things. There's something glowing there. Where is this guy that crawled out of the side? Oh, hello. You weren't here before. I literally... Oh, good job. I literally cleared this entire town. How are you here and alive? I know I could knife you. You've got a very, very hard nose. We shot him in the same nose hole several times and he just took it like a champion. Like a champion. Okay, so that is ammo. We probably need that. Then there's the oil and light and things that we definitely need. That's the vinyl records. That is shotgun ammo. That is the vinyl record, and then the other one is a lighter. Okay. We're going to leave this for now. We're going to reload. That's the lighter. Okay, take the lighter. We'll come back for the record and the shotgun shells. And, you know, we'll clear out the way. We'll do the puzzle. We'll bring the stuff. And then, you know, it'll be fine. And we absolutely will not get stuck upon by an angry dog that appears out of nowhere. Excuse me. It helps if you actually lock on, though. And the button actually lets you aim. That would be helpful if we could actually lock on and aim. Okay. I mean, we heard that he was being angry. Again, that's not the one that should have spawned here. Unless he respawns. And that zombie might have respawned. There's still another dog, I hear him. We're gonna be careful. He's not gonna spawn out of thin air upon us. He's not. You know, I wouldn't put it past them to have him jump over a fence. And not actually be down here. It sounds like he is aware of our presence. It does sound like he's aware of our presence, but I don't see him. And, you know, we've been very careful not to be snuck upon. That's a creaking tree. I feel like he's behind there, but... Okay, he sounds like he is to our right. He is definitely growling. Okay, I think that means he's coming. He's barking. But I don't see him coming. Okay. So his sound is very much to the right. No dog. Hi. I told you, he disappears out of thin air. He just appears out of thin air. He was just there on the stairs. We were looking left and right. Nothing came. No chance. He just appears on those stairs. Just appears on. Also, I was listening to the sounds, and there was no way the sound was coming from there. Okay, let's just make sure that we clear out any dogs that might exist around here. there's maybe a zombie there. Don't know if he's going to come to life. Probably. He's probably got something on him and he'll come to life once we go over there. Wow, we have 3 bullets and 15 and that's it. That is... We've used all of our resources here. Thankfully the knife is overpowered. I hear growling. Maybe he's in a different room. The fountain's not working. Okay, again, there's something to do with the fountains. Whoever finds this, please read carefully. There's a creature that roams the silence like everything I've ever seen before. I don't know if the master's doing, but it has attacked anything and everyone, including us anointed members of the clan. As I write this, I lay bleeding, crippled by my mauled leg. Nearly delirious of pain. Blades nor firepower has any effect on it. The only reason it didn't kill me outright is because of Jonathan. When this thing came upon me, I had only my knife, while Jonathan had his shotgun for shooting gulls that flew in from the bay. I watched that monster take 2 direct blasts from his gun before it tackled him. It chased him. I don't know where they went, but at least he managed to draw the beast away from me. Who knows if he's still alive? I tried finding a shotgun. I know he dropped it around here somewhere before he ran off. Not like it'd do any good anyway. First it seemed like the bookshop did damage. I saw the thing flinch. Then it changed. It was like it was firing a phantom. Right, so I hope it doesn't come back. Are you telling me the boss is immortal? And there's some sort of stupid mechanic we have to figure out? Because we shot 2 shots of buck at its face as well. And, you know, it did seem to flinch and then it, you know, just instantly killed us. So maybe you get to shoot it and then there's whatever this phantom thing is, so there's some sort of mechanic to do with the phantom menace. And I have a feeling there's a dog behind me all of a sudden. That might have appeared out of nowhere. Because last time we were there, a dog appeared out of nowhere and started attacking us. There is a record to save here actually, so we didn't need to bring an extra. We did not need to bring an extra vinyl down here with us. Okay, there's a vinyl for saving. We've read this one. Bought the petrol and the lighter in order to do the thing. So let us do the thing. Right, petrol, keys, elytra, and then burn. Wow, we used up all of our bullets. Like, we had quite a few spare last time, I'm fairly certain. Nope, no spares this time. I didn't want you to go in just yet. Fine. This is fine. I'll just come straight back out. I mean, we probably could just loot up that area in advance first and, you know, make it a little bit easier on ourselves to go into the boss, but... We didn't save in here. Why is the record crackling? It wasn't crackling a moment ago. A bit ominous. Have we accidentally triggered some camera not being nice? So we need to make sure that the camera doesn't do that when we go, you know, do our stuff. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna take the record and drop the record here. Go collect the rest of our stuff, and there's definitely not going to be any more respawn dogs or zombies. Great. That's serious growling as though there's a dog. But he sounds like he's right next to us, but he might be in like a room to the right of us. And you know, aggro's on us when he's not meant to be. I think he's just in a different room. I think we're totally safe, Copium. It does sound awfully close. There's no way. Bandages, bullets, another record, door handle. We don't need paper. Right, we can come back for that. Yeah, I think he's just over that wall. He's definitely not going to come and attack us. It's not going to materialise out of thin air and attack us. Things don't do that at all in this game. There's no way things materialise out of thin air at all and attack us. No. Okay, let's leave this here. Pick up the shotgun. Ready. Okay, let's go save. This is, you know, it doesn't matter too much, but we've done some stuff and, you know, it wasn't that far and but we lost a lot of bullets going through enemies. I think that's probably about as good as we're gonna get. And, you know, it doesn't matter that sometimes it's glitching out. That definitely won't save through the save at all. But it's been a bit glitchy and weird. That won't be saved onto the save. It could. It very definitely. There's a first aid kit. And I think that's probably... Really? You're really going to say, no, you can't leave anything here. I mean, I guess it is a dingy sewer and it might make the bandages a bit nasty. But, you know, that's not the level of realism I was looking for. You know, the floor out here is pretty nasty as well, to be fair. Whip. Fully load it. Right. Probably should have done all that as well before the save, you know, it's like then it's all nice and ready to go. Stays. Another coffin. Bones, very fresh. Okay, so what you're telling me, other than the fact that there's some sort of weird artifacting going on today with the loading, what you're telling me is that there's some sort of mechanic around some sort of phantom. Okay, it's not letting me skip, even though I clicked join B. There we go. Several times. I even held it down on it. Like letting me. Keep running! Keep running! Get trapped in the corner! And die. Because that's perfect. Okay, we can tank one hit! And it took a few hits to the face. Also, like, her expression there was completely weird. Like, you know, faceless, dead expression. I mean, I get that she was dead, but doesn't she normally, like, open her mouth or something when she dies? Which is like... Has there been a Windows update that's messed with my graphics settings or something? I think that's the likely thing. But, Windows update has probably overwritten my GPU drivers again. This time, not entirely crashing the entire system. But, you know, enough to cause this stutter and, you know, artifacting and weirdness. So I'm going to blame Windows Update for this. Because I think that's probably what's going on. But that's why we saved pretty much here, so that... Oh, take forever to load. Didn't have to do that loop every single time that we wanted to, you know, make any sort of progress. Okay, so we got our pistol bullets as well, which is going to be... Yeah, I really wanted to run around in circles, didn't I? I really wanted to do that. So we're going to have that issue a bit every time that we, you know, load in. We're going to have to make sure that that's all dealt with before we go into the boss room. Right? It's like, hey, you're pretty much going to die just because the game says you die now because of that. Now I wonder, I don't think so, but I wonder if there's a... Okay, it looks like a fight. I wonder if there's a thing where... That was some weird stuttering. Getting close to the knifing is actually stronger than actually fighting it still. Don't lock onto it. Okay, it's being submissive and like posing. And it's gonna phase through us. Okay, it decides to just be submissive and accept its fate. It was like, should be in the brain. This game, he decided to be submissive and breedable. No. I hope not. I hope that's not what he yanked us into this portal for. I hope he doesn't think something's happening here. Also, I noticed that weird green wireframe when he was loading in, and then he did it again when jumping through the portal. Is that intentional? Is that like his spirit? Did we see his spirit this time? What the heck? I don't know what is going on. That's what I need to know. What the heck? Is that the way it was meant to look? Were we meant to see a spirit? Okay, well he's vanished. We're now in some sort of demon realm.
What?
Where they're holding their balls.
What?
Yeah,
it's just
what
like in the nightmares.
is exactly what I was asking.
What is this place?
Okay, so we're in an entirely new place. Let's not have our shotgun on. Although, who knows? Is it like really, really horrible in here? How do I... Memories. Okay. Got some new memories! Right, so 3 we'd already seen, right? Portal. Right, okay. Memory 4. And down below ground now, these god-awful sewers and the horrors I've encountered just keep getting worse. I came across a strange creature. It looks completely unlike the cannibal cultist that tried to kill me earlier. I hope my daughter is still alive, but I don't see how she could survive in a place crawling with such dangerous abomination. Now that we've killed it, now I know I have to be going crazy, or at the very least hallucinating. I can't remember how I got here, but I'm somewhere entirely different now. It's not like I've already travelled through portals before and didn't question it then, but, you know, this demon that just pushed us through a portal, it's not like I would think, oh yeah, that's how we got here, through this portal when this demon pushed us through. It doesn't seem in this world. In fact, it looks just like the terrifying place I saw in my nightmares. I need to find a way out of this. And I wouldn't have guessed. Dead eyes. Literal dead demon eyes. I wouldn't have guessed it was anything to do with the fact that this demon just pushed through here. Now, hopefully, this isn't the realm of those demons, and we're not going to run into hundreds of them. Opium. Crystals, cobalt. Okay, they make satisfying smashy noise, but don't give us anything. There's something very interesting. I don't have a map for this area. Okay, had to find the right button. That's like, I wonder, do we somehow have a map? Big open area that definitely, well, it's a really tree. Hidey hole for something? No, just a set piece and invisible walls and dead ends. I would have hidden something here, like, you know, a little pickup or something. We are locked on again, which is not what we want to be moving around like, because that will definitely get us killed. More demons. Okay. Big glowy thing or forward progress to what seems like a shadow version of the manor and a giant spire. I think... Is that the spirit of the demon that we just... lying on the floor? Oh! This is how we get the spiritual energy. It's the big glowy balls of it. We're just gonna suck its balls and get its energy. That's how you do that. It definitely won't come to life. Okay, spiritual lesson. We noted. Spiritual lesson. We didn't even have to pick it up, we just had to get close to it. I kind of understood. Okay, memory. Spiritual essence. Okay, spiritual essence of the undead ones. The creature of the darkness can absorb the souls of the living ones by taking it with them into the afterworld life. Spiritual essence, use the souls of the other ones to unlock new items and weapons. Sacrifice souls on the box of Plutus to achieve any item left in the living as well as the afterlife. Okay, we can pretty much pick up any items left anywhere, which we already knew. Or, more importantly, get new ones. Because why would we use it to collect things that we've already left everywhere instead of getting something new? You can pretty much travel anywhere. That spiritual ribcage looks a little sus. Something's gonna come out and fight here, isn't it? This is clearly immediately another boss, isn't it? No, it just died. Okay. Oh, that'd be too nice, wouldn't it? No, he came here and he filled the fountain. Okay, so do we use the spiritual essence to fill the fountains? What the heck was that? He did that and then just vanished out of seeing us. It's just like, okay. The basin looks filled with blue water. Looks sparkling clear, or that's divine, like holy water. I need something to put the blue water into. Okay, it's a shame we don't have anything to, like a canteen or anything. But this holy water it's the memory basin from Harry Potter. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to go kill something to get that. Now, these shadow creatures are probably gonna keep popping in through the portals, right? And just, you know, appear out of nowhere. And then we're gonna have to fight one. Well, I guess it's probably gonna give us like a spirit cannon or something first. So it's clearly our, you know, corporeal weapons are not gonna have any effect in this realm. That's a portal. That's a different portal. That's a moray. That's the blocks of Pluto. Okay. Nice portal, demon portal. Anything new in Plutus? It would be nice to know how much spiritual essence we actually have. Okay. Interesting. It got 0 spiritual essence to some of the things here. Hungarian Rhapsody. I see a little silhouette of a man. It's not that song. I wonder if there is like any inspiration crossed between that. You know, is Bohemian Rhapsody like a part of? No, and associated with that. Divine Chalice. Okay, Life of 1,000 Gods in File to Your Memories. So that's what we're gonna fill the thing with. I have a bad feeling that once we do that, we're gonna get attacked. As once a divine being who had the power to split the world in two, so that he could warden over the afterlife and the land of the living. In this afterlife, there exists a water with special properties, used as defense against creatures born from celestial hell. Small shreds of water to help in this chaos. Okay. Use this holy water on the ones that carry souls of the undead ones. It will cause them to lose their power temporarily, as well as destroy them when they are weakened. It can also destroy their marks to prevent their access to other places. Keep in mind that this divine water is not limitless. You can only refill your bottle from divine fountain. Okay, so so they'll be incorporeal, and we have 20% divine chalice. They'll be incorporeal, and we'll have to use that to get them corporeal, and then we'll have to use it to finish them off as well. But you only have a limited amount. Okay, I see that there's some spiritual energy over here. Absorb that. Big green demon over there. Through what appeared to be several big green demons. Okay. Through what appeared to be a nice safe portal. And this one also appears to have some demons. And we can also see that there are, I mean, they're blue demons. We want to face the blue demons of the red world, green demons of the blue world. And it's not a joke at all. Not have a map at all. Okay, so in this instance, I'm actually going to go back and collect the water, because it looks like we're fighting them regardless. Which we're definitely well prepared for, clearly. I should not be approaching big demons like that with just the bullets that we have. It's a shame I can't use the box of Plutus to store. Okay, refilled our bottle. Now I don't know if that's just like you get X number of refills, or, you know, we've used part of it to refill that to 100%. Something you'd find at a church. Press the action when near something that can be affected on. Press the action button when near something that can be affected on it. I definitely know what that is. So hopefully, you know, we can use it on the demons. Now, can we be stealthy? Just get out of here without, you know, being noticed by them. Ironically, not really been stealthy, you know, through most of the game up to this point, but okay, that guy is like right next to the portal. So I don't know. Blue. Dabba-dee dabba-die. I can't even see where the portal is, so I guess we pay attention to where the demons are, and there's like one right next to it. Right next to it. You go away. Okay, so he is both right next. Appearing to leave, but also he doesn't appear to actually be leaving. I think he's just patrolling it. Because something tells me, you know, blue's a bit obvious. There's 3 over there. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. I used water to cleanse it. Which means I should have done that before filling up. I didn't need to step right through. Shit! Okay, this is just kind of dumb. Okay, they're a lot easier than the boss was. And then we need to, like, finish them. Okay, I think we finished them. Or did we run out of water? Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. It wouldn't get both of them, would it? Hey, how we doing? We're kind of okay for health. Of course, it wouldn't just kill both of them. That'd be too nice. And then, you know, you have to waste even more bullets because you didn't actually kill it. So we're just gonna drain this entire fountain, aren't we? You know, coming back and filling it. That looks like, you know, there's lots there and plenty. It's just gonna be like, nah, you've used it all up now. You beggar, you used it all up. Okay, so 20% per use. That means we get 5 use. One was used on the portal, and then we used, you know, 2 to take them down, 1 to kill them, and like another I wasted on, you know, corporealizing it again. Anointed! Shot! Anointed. Annoying. Is he still not dead? Okay. Other? No. Just death noise. Okay, so we've got 3 uses. Means you can kill 1 and anoint something else. Not, well, I see a demon. Excuse me. This is so stupid, isn't it? Like, literally. This is the dumbest shit. I'm sorry. This doesn't feel good. This does not feel like a good mechanic at all. Hey, you use this to stun them, and then, oh, by the way, it takes a long time before you actually get to aim at them again. And I guess that's why they stand there just waiting to be shot. And then you shoot them with 1 bullet, and then you soak them with holy water again. But if there's 2 of them in the room at the same time, you can't soak them both with 1 use, even though it clearly goes over both of them. Then you have to run backwards and forwards 80 times just to be able to deal with this enemy. Because that's a fun mechanic, running backwards and forwards. Everyone loved running backwards and forwards 80 times to refill their water bottle to be able to deal with this. Everyone loved that. It's just bones and stuff. I was like, are there creatures down there? Did they actually make a nice touch of stuff down there? And those green ones are quite clearly going to need multiple anointment. Because they're extra annoying. So you're gonna have to like turn them blue, and then turn them corporeal, then kill them, and then use 1, so they'll just use like even more. Soaked. Shot. Soaked. And now we're going to have 3 things left. So is this tutorial of green. We don't have the bullets to deal with it. Strange symbol here. Yes, there is. So we're going to get tutorialized what the colour green means. Clearly we're going to water it. Or not. Okay, so maybe we have to deal with the green route before we can do that. Okay, so we've got... There are 3 monsters in green realm. Which is annoying. Do I even want to fight them? I mean, also, only just 4 to boss. I'm sure they're fine to just on that. Like, this is just a bit too... Running, keep running, keep running. Look, there's actually a fountain right there, so it's not worth it. We can't anoint green! Okay, I guess we need special holy water, or, you know, some sort of power that we're literally going to get in this room. Anoint green. Another lighter? He's holding something. It's the lighter that we just picked up. 5 elements of nature notes. Okay. Wind with wind, fire with fire, earth with earth, water with water, spirit with spirit, and the path will open. Okay. Then we've got some paper folding that makes a triangle in 3D. It's the 5th element! Actually, I think you'll find that the 5th element was love. Okay, fire with fire. But I got no fire, Corbin. I can't do this. I got no fire. And then what did you do? No, you blew it. That's what you did. You did. Plus. Yeah, no. And then the singing diva. Yeah, just quote the whole movie, why don't you? Green man group sprinkles green on the thing. Okay. The blue ones are spirit energy, and that's why they're anointed. We need green pepper to kill green one. Okay. And then we need fire for red ones, even though we seem to have actually used something else, like the water bottle to open that fire red portal. You know, I think we kind of cheesed the elements there. Green chalice, of course. Okay, and then we've got a pepper pot stand. Strange spices pieces around it. Okay, just the pieces. Okay, select a stone piece. This is clearly the middle. Okay, so we're going to be... Oh, we need to rotate the owl as well. That's it. And we can't move it with the analog stick, which is even more annoying. Okay, this one, we're going to put like here for now. Oh, you're going to be... This. Okay, I'm going to rotate the owl until it's in a nice position. This one clearly goes on the top because, you know, divine triangles. Okay, that one goes there because blood splatter stains. Maybe, maybe not. Files, files. File 2! 5 elements of nature. Okay, so. That's just swirls and swirls. That's not the correct thing. I feel like we've... Is it the symbol on the rock that was over there? I feel like it is. Didn't want to remove that. Okay. I mean, if we're matching things up, we don't necessarily need it to be, like, you know, perfect. Just match things up. Okay. This, you know, again, it's an all-seeing eye. It would make more sense. That side. Oh, there's also some sort of fire as well. I see that. Okay, so. I hate that I have to do this on my analog stick. That's the right orientation. That's the hand. Place that to the side. Don't make it easy to you. You can't just let me take the thing out and be like, hey. That goes there. There's the hand. That hand goes there. I don't think that one's right. Right, okay, so take the top one. The top, bottom one can come out as well. Take the top one out. Okay, that's the bottom of the dress. Analog stick, please. I don't think that's right there. No, that is right. Okay, we see the person. They got the hands. This all seems right. What is wrong here? That's correct. This one, not so much. Is it just this isn't oriented correctly? There. Okay, we did it! Who needs to match a symbol? We looked at the picture behind the symbol. Then there's a lever. Now I'm a believer. Not yet. More spiritual lessons, okay. Okay, the fountain is not working. We have no green, but now it should give us some green. I guess that's why you go over the other side to see the symbol, and you're totally meant to memorize that big red symbol rather than just assemble the picture behind it. Right, you're meant to memorize this very awkward circle and squiggles. It's a triangle and diamonds and things. Yeah, that's definitely what you're meant to memorize. Okay, green water. Except it's actually grass. Do you think there's any items in there amongst all of these monsters? I don't. I don't. Okay, there's a water fountain here as well. Just gonna take the opportunity to fill with the blue because we're not coming back here. Not. I'm just gonna take the opportunity for some free juice. Okay. Now I'm guessing it gave us that extra lighter to go like, hey, activate the red portal with the lighter and burn it. Absolutely not use it with the wrong element. A green portal. Scatter with green. Yeah, it's absolutely... You're meant to remember this. You're meant to remember every fine detail. It's got a big circle in the middle, you know that, and like all of these squiggles in exactly the right locations and a triangle on the bottom. Absolutely meant to memorize that and not just builds the statue in a more convenient way of a puzzle. By looking at the actual picture behind it. I mean, it's nice that we had the option to do that rather than like, hey, just mess about with this. A door, but I'm not allowed it. Perfect. And, you know, you just fought a boss and a million other creatures. Don't want. Now, are you sure you don't want to let me in? I kind of feel like you're supposed to be letting me in the door. Aye. There's a hidden lever. Okay, the fifth element. Evil is coming. A bald man with a terrible haircut. Makes a bargain to destroy the entire universe, and he really thinks that he's gonna get anything out of it, and he's just an idiot. Okay, fire, earth, spirit. There's more than 5 here. Like, there's fire, there's earth, spirits, that's 3. And then winds, water. So there's 3, 4, 5. There are 5 elements. But then there's a 6th element. And the 7th element is love that stands in the middle. Okay, we meant to match these with the correct symbols and things, and there won't be any punishment for getting this wrong, will there? The Necronomicon! Oh, is this how we read the language once we've got the book? It's the Zodiac, actually. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it's the Zodiac, and Aries, Capricorn, Taurus. You know, I see all of them. Gemini. Looks like I can read this. What can change the nature of man? Apparently, the stars. My hand is being pulled towards the magic by an unrelenting force. Yeah, I don't think so. I kind of feel like we haven't solved it to be allowed to do that yet. You know, there's a big electric glow around it that kind of suggests that maybe we shouldn't be touching it yet, because it might electrocute us. Okay. And blows. Earth falls. Blue water. Your bottle is already full. It burns. Thoughts of pyramids. Examine the pyramids. Okay. Right. So we need to solve the picture. But we need to look at the picture again to see and understand. Okay. 5 elements of nature. So fire is empty. Has, you know, the vertical elements of literally the 5th element. Okay, so empty circle, empty circle, empty circle, empty circle, That not correct? There's a triangle, empty triangle facing down, empty triangle facing up. That looks like that's correct. Like, you know, the triangle at the top matches the triangle at the top matches. Okay. But triangle, top matches. These circles are incorrect. So it's literally a Rubik's Cube. Okay, we did it. It's literally a Rubik's triangle. A Rubik's triangle. What will they think of next? Okay, that's activated the elements in the middle. With its, you know, big... I need to rotate this because, okay, that is facing fire. That is correct. Spirits. Why can't I use the spirit energy on the spirit? I guess I need to touch the book. Is that the only thing that you're going to allow me to interact with it? No. A Rubik's triangle! Who would have imagined such a thing? Yeah, it's the only thing we got left to do. Okay, touch the magic book. Okay, the magic book has now opened. I can read more of the language now. How is it possible? It's written now with my blood. Unlock the 5 gates and you shall have access to the writings of the Nameless One. Cthulhu? There's something else in here. Wind blows, fire burns, rain falls. Yeah, I made that reference already. Awkward. Fifth element is love. Why won't you let me rain on its parades? Wind blows, earth falls. After you say you press action when you're near something that can use it, but at the same time, okay, blue, use. At the same time, you're not letting me do that. Am I on the wrong side of it? In awe. Earth is chaos. Wind blows. Blow. I don't think we get it, Corbin Dallas. I don't think we get it. Fire burns. Do I need to specifically burn it? Okay. Then you will allow me to other element. Yeah, I don't have a lighter, Corbin. Okay. We've enabled to portal, but also enabled to beast. Definitely isn't going to come and attack us. What have I done? I've started the 5th element. But you're not letting me do that. I guess I need to go face that beast before you will allow me to do anything else. Now we can probably read the other stuff in the normal realm. But where could that portal have been? Only we had a map. Well, it isn't here. Okay, we've got 5 bullets. I guess we go exploring. It's probably where we came in. Not here. I'm sure it won't make us go through all those green ones again. Not here. Earth falls. Wind blows. Fire burns. I guess we need to find a fan, even though we can blow. You know, it's probably not going to just let us do that and be nice, right? Now, ironically, the fact that it lets us gather things with spiritual energy for free here. Hey, you what, mate? You don't die in one hit anymore? Oh, you're just submissive. I don't even need to fight you, do I? You're just going to be submissive entirely, aren't you? I actually don't even need to fight you. Not enough spiritual. I don't know how much spiritual essence we need. Yeah, I really should have left stuff on the floor. It feels like we would have been able to take that with us if I did that. I also have no idea how much spiritual essence we have whatsoever. Yeah, I probably don't need to fight that guy. Why am I even fighting him? The fact that there are demons in the way here suggests that maybe this is like the way to go. I hate to do it, but I have to go back and fill out stupid green shit. Like, you know, we've only got one use out of it. Oh, hello. There's some sort of demon overlord T-posing in the sky! Chains up. Is he the nameless one? T-posing for dominance! I may be chained up, but I assert dominance over this land! He wasn't here a moment ago. We didn't see him a moment ago. Just Mr. T-pose with several tentacles as well. Actually, he might be like Jesus saves. He might be doing the Jesus saves. And it might actually be as female. And it's also like crossing its arms over itself as well. So it's kind of Shiva. It's several references. Oh, hi, you are just floating above this entire thing. I did not see you there. It must have been when we activated the fire. And maybe you will slowly come towards us. Like green. Yeah, I really don't think I needed to kill that one that took several of our shotgun shells. The others all were nice and took one. The door's possibly open for us. And you know, why would you ever need to even think about going and saving after fighting a boss and several big creatures or anything? Why would anyone be thinking about saving after all of this now? Nah, we're just gonna make you stuck in this realm forever and fight a million horrible creatures until... I wonder how this would have been on retro modes. Okay, there's some green crystals over there. I still have no idea where this portal even turns up. But I'm assuming... Oh, the other one vanished now. Did killing that one despawn the others? Or was it because I went back through the portal that it despawned it? Ah, there's our portal, and we have these... No, he's just gone really, really, really close to the portal. Thing is, this might need essence that we don't have. I am not fighting. Okay, that's our way out of here. I'm not fighting you. That's too much to ask for me to have to fight you. Okay, well, we're back here. And we have a portal into there whenever we need it. Okay. Now, ironically, that's still locked, which means we have to kind of go forward, but this area. I'm assuming, probably incorrectly so, we're not going to face any more of those down here now that we've returned to this realm at least. It's going to give me a chance to at least go save, right? Okay. Now, what does all of this spiritual essence do for us? And we're going to have to gather the other 4 elements, including love as well. So 6 elements in total. But this is fine. And I'm assuming we can read the stuff in the library. Maybe that's what we gathered. The ability to read stuff in the library. Okay, that's a save point. The camera's being horrible, as expected. Not breakable. Camera, please. It's nice that we cleared out all of the zombies along the way. Okay, that's also a convenient portal to a save point. Okay, we've got another memory. I feel like I may have accidentally torn open the fabric of reality. I meant to find a way out via the elemental portal. Those goddamn creatures were chasing after me and followed me back through it. I think I figured out how to kill them, though. Thanks to the special water, it seems to work like acid on them. Nothing is making sense. The sky is blood red now. Seems like the very end of the world. Now it looks like the dark worlds I just escaped from is bleeding into the real worlds. Like 2 dimensions trying to form into one. I can't believe I made it this far. Yeah, we really shouldn't have activated one of the elements on its own. That doesn't look blood red to me. But I'm guessing, I wonder if at this point, would all of the zombies have just turned into them? And, you know, despawn the zombies, so it's actually pointless at killing all of those zombies, probably. Or would it have made it truly horrible and put both of them everywhere? I'm guessing the both of them everywhere option. I know that there's a portal right there to go back to the other world. I must loot. Okay, so the barrels with writing on them have things in. I see loot! I must loot! Why did we get another lighter? I'm guessing just because you needed it to solve the puzzle in the other realm. And that is the only reason. And not for any other reason at all. The lever is missing. Okay, hidden mechanism. Yeah, if only we had a lever. Someone blocked this door so that the creature couldn't get out. Okay, that's clever. They blocked the door so that the creature couldn't get out. But they didn't block this other very obvious sewer grate that it could quite clearly climb out of if it really wanted to. You know, I kind of feel like the monster could have got out of that if it really wanted to. Okay, time to dump all of our stuff into the portal and and we definitely won't have to face any creatures in here at all. They definitely won't invade this realm. We're perfectly fine. Right, let's leave the lighter. One lighter. I feel like, I don't know, we missed another lighter. Right, okay, so I could combine, I'm gonna combine that. Okay, so we've still got 10% ointment, and then we've got a big bandage. Got some bullets and various things. We need another backpack at this point, I think. You know, we absolutely should save. Absolutely 100% We should save now after doing all of that. I think it would be a silly idea if we didn't save our progress. Don't you? Now that we've made some. Okay, so big monsters are probably going to be over it. And they're probably also going to turn into ghosts. You know, it's actually ironic because they did turn into the spirit energy and the green and the blue. We didn't see that the first time, and we only saw it on the time that we actually killed them. So it did intend to turn into spirit ghosts, and it's just like, you know, we were able to see that on the time that it did die. That's, you know, very, very fitting, huh? Very convenient. Zombie gun. This doesn't have pricing on it, and it isn't a thing that... Okay. Zombies. Right, we've cleared the way. No loot? Really? Just a big old empty barrel? And another big old empty barrel with nothing in it. And again, you know, ooh, that's been broken down now, which wasn't broken before. There is a thing where the retro mode did have items where this mode hasn't, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was just convenience. I kind of feel like Sewer Monster has probably broken out or something. That's a nice touch with the moonlight. No, this is just a different gate. Of course it is. A big area that probably has dogs in it. Big, narrow, windy area. Why would they put dogs when they can put the new monsters, though? Ambush by new monster? Incoming? I suspect. Not just zombie. Just your run-of-the-mill chumpo zombie. I'm okay with that. I can handle a chumpo. Again, you know, in retro modes, it'd be a lot harder to deal with, you know, in the narrow confines. Sus of dog. Very sus of dog. Okay, that was straight to the eye. Okay, all these bullets that we got, we're going to use them all up, but it's fine. They effectively used. Okay, it's just a fire, it's not a dog. Now, way out is up, so game logic suggests item we need this way. Right. Gamer logic. Gamer logic. Techno logic. Code song. Fuck no logic. Okay. Sussy arena is sus. You give water. Cutscene. Okay, this is a gate.
Stay the fuck away!
Friend?
Kill these fuckers! Shit.
Hey, you! Catch!
That's a lot of those things!
Get on them and then shoot them! It's the only way!
And he falls over. Good job. Okay, they escape through portal. What happened there? Oh, of course. He came to come fight me.
Shit, you gotta be kidding.
You good? Them and us!
But who the hell are you? Everyone I've encountered so far in this godforsaken place has tried to kill me.
I'm Alicia.
Not a zombie.
I don't even know where to begin. I don't know how I got here. Someone brought me to this place while I was unconscious. I've been trying to fight my way out. I think these people, they have my daughter. It's like a cult.
You're also both ambling about like
Crazy.
a zombie yourselves.
Yeah, didn't take me long to figure that out. Well, my name is Paul. I guess I ended up here because I'm looking for someone too. My partner was kidnapped. The circumstance is suspicious. Seems like he was connected to some weird religious group. I kept following all the leads I could. Became obsessed, I guess. Paper trails and a slew of missing persons reports brought me here. I had to hijack a police helicopter from my department just to get out of here.
Wow, you flew here? So, you have a way to get out of here.
Helicopter.
Sure do. I suppose I can take you with me if you want. But I'm not leaving here until I find out what happened to my partner.
Okay. Thank you so much. You know, I'm starting to think if we work together, we might have a chance to stop all this madness. And maybe you can help me find my daughter in the process.
Sure thing. How old is your daughter? Tell me what she looks like?
You might want to not
don't
just stand either side of the gates whilst those monsters are probably
So
still
much has
fighting and
happened.
following you.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll find her. I promise you. Here, take it. You saved my ass back there, and you look like you could use some firepower.
Thanks.
Magnum?
I wish I would have run into you earlier. You're a good shot.
Well, I'm a good
Okay,
shot
we're
if
not
I'm
going to have him
close
near
those
us to help
things.
us.
Glad I spent all that time on the department range. It comes in handy. You seem to be a quick learner yourself. Especially if you've stayed alive by yourself this whole time. That is impressive. Try and stay alive for me, would you, Alicia? I'll be seeing you.
Let's work together. Let's split up immediately. Let's not try and figure out how to go and meet up and stick together and, you know, make sure that we have a better chance of living. And also, hey, I'll just give you probably my only gun. This will keep you alive better. As a thank you. Even though all these demon monsters that you've unleashed upon me are, you know, cursed as heck. Totally makes sense. Oh, there's a gate up there that I kind of know about that we can use to actually meet up. Nah, let's not. Let's stay separate. You could probably climb over this fence pretty easily, or, you know, over this wall if you tried hard enough. Nah, I'll be seeing ya. I won't be coming, thanks. November 10th, 1984, 5 months earlier. Okay, so we're going to see his backstory.
Jesus. Oh. My head. There's nothing a little hair on the dog can't fix.
First person?
Now where did I put that damn whiskey?
I wonder if this would be first person if we were playing in retro mode. I doubt it, right? Paul Levinson! Padlocks. For your outstanding performance service, the invite to the crime prevention brings credit to Davidson's apartment. Words don't mean shit. Radio on.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills.
It's like, it said 1984. This feels like the 60s. Honestly. What a night. I bet there's some demented asshole out there right now with a DeLorean! Killing his entire family because he traveled through time and accidentally fucked his mother. Yeah, because that's what Marcy McFly did. Ah, my trusty six-shooter, you've always had my back. And we definitely won't need to use that in this first-person mode at all. Because first person's like a DLC. I don't think we're meant to be in first person mode. We live for the National Stadium. And China Daily Fragrant Hills Hotel. This has nothing to do with crime. Room 610. Fang Yuan Ya. Okay, are we in China? Okay, the wards that don't mean shit. There's no boozing. Sea Police Department. Okay, there's some boomer shit on the radio. Need to make sure I've got better examine the evidence. Yeah, funny that you just... I've looked at the board and there's nothing to do and like... Oh, there's another cupboard that he wouldn't open. You're meant to realise that's a separate entity. And not the exact same one. Outlaw whiskey, gigantic bottle. Don't get to see that as though it's like, you know, maybe try and show us. 1960 to 1980 murder files. The key is around here somewhere. We missed a X. I'm looking at the hat, not the stupid thing. There's a key around here somewhere. We have to now hunt the key
Might
in
as
the
well
room.
get these files out and take a look.
If only I could find the key. If only... Asmongold? I mean, there's clearly a key on the table, but it's not letting me maybe pick that up. Maybe I'm in the wrong place to pick it up. This is kind of annoying. Like most things that this game programs. No, the key is around here somewhere. It'd be a shame if you didn't let me. Could we look out the window again? Okay, no. That's a radio. That's some book. That's just an award, but you don't have anything to do with that. We're Mr. X. Clearly, with that trench coat and thing. Oh, there it is. In the files. Okay. I forgot. That's not a key? Ah, there it is! You sure? That you picked up some files. That wasn't key. There it is! No, it wasn't. Okay, files placed on the boards. Was there something else over here? It kind of looked like maybe something else come up, but it didn't. There's more files, but again, not the files that you're looking for yet. Only there was a key around here somewhere that we probably aren't allowed to get yet. Okay, there's some more files. Maybe these aren't the files that you are looking for. These aren't the files that we're looking for, at least not yet. Nothing else has come and go. Can't do anything on the board. Can't do anything with that. We leave the door. Examine the evidence. I've clicked on literally everything in the room 60 times. I'm just walking around mashing A now because... I mean, there's Genesis, the Sega Genesis. You know, it's not. It's either the Mega Drive or the Master System. I don't know which, because... Okay. There's something on the desk, but apparently I can't pick it up. So now there's a file that's on the desk, but
that you were interested in facts.
actually allowed to interact with it from that angle. There we go. Ah, there it is. Only didn't have to go hunt the one specific item it wants right now, and then hunt another one, and then hunt another one. Oh look, it's the Asmongold pictures that we found before! The key that we're not allowed to pick up yet! If only we knew that these were somehow something we needed to pick up. Funny that. I mean, he also might be there's the key that we've been looking for all along. He also might be like the Richard Branson zombie that we saw and murdered already. Just before he becomes the Richard Branson zombie. He was used. Murder files were grabbed. Conveniently matching this case. Okay. Daily news outrage. Manhunt
that.
interrogation.
Alicia Wallace murders her own kid and husband. This world is full of
Us?
places.
So he knows that we've murdered our own kid and husband, apparently. Yet he acts like that was not what was going on. Stephen in the main role. Stephen is the main man. Some weird singer guy. Many fingerprints. The guys that we've talked about before. Car robbery, the Brads. Can't read some of these other ones. The main role. Like, you know, shame I can't catch. It just says car robbery, the Brads. Exactly the same, and I can't quite read the red one. It's too small! The coffee shop, 1968, 23rd of the 8th. Committed! Okay, so she was committed in 1968? 7 the box. Cutting up filmography. None of this is remotely connected with this. And, you know, the pictures are all very different. This guy, again, the singer guy, this exact same picture as there. And there. I don't think we need 3 of exactly the same picture. The singer again, but, you know, this time it's covered up with the writing. We need the same picture several times over. That would totally help us with the investigation. Big X on the door. Make sure I got my facts straight. What now? Better examine the evidence. No, more pieces of evidence. Even though you literally made a big deal of that. The centipede.
Looks like all the signs
Fog
are pointing
Island.
to Fog Island. Guess I better go and check it out.
Convenient. So he went to Fog Island to investigate us. And he's lying to us. And the game wants us to know that he is lying to us. I think I've collected all the evidence that I need. Okay. But the game wants us to know that he is lying to us. Interesting. It wants you to know that he is lying to you. He is not here to investigate his partner. He is actually here to investigate you. So, you know, we're going to get a moment where it's like, do you want to trust him? Do you want to help him? Even though this says nothing exists here, there is a gate here. Interesting. Memory. Can't believe it, I finally found someone normal in this case. His name's Paul. He's looking for someone too. He knows how to fight, and he seems like a person I can trust. I don't think he does. He even gave me his police duty belt. He didn't, he gave you a magnum. When he said it, he got way off his silence, and he flew here in a helicopter. I almost wanted to weep with joy. Not only that, but he agreed to help me find Emily, even though he knows that you killed her. First time since I've gone to this strange place, I have hope. Suspicious. And he definitely gave us his police issue magnum at all, because... Oh no, he... You sure? It looked like he gave us a gun. He gave us extra inventory space, I think. But it certainly looked like he handed us a magnum. Not a police issue belt. That makes a lot more sense that he didn't give us his only defense. But it really looked like he gave us this magnum. Blue water. Right, we got 80%, that's 2 monsters worth. It really looked like he gave us a magnum, not extra infantry space. Ah, there's the lever piece. I believe. That's how we get out. The gate is locked. I need to find another way round. Okay, and then there's green juice in there, which means we're gonna find some green. Don't mean green meanie. There probably will be a meanie. Right, let's not accidentally shoot things with shotguns. Now that we've killed that, the sky still isn't red. Now that we've witnessed that, I'm going to assume that those monsters are going to be everywhere. Out there, where we've literally killed everything. But again, you know, it's like, would they have naturally replaced the zombies, or... Okay. I mean, I do like having the extra infantry stuff. Really do like having the extra infantry. Oh, gramophone. And got some symbols. Can I open this gate? It doesn't look like there are any extra monsters out there to get. This will lead to the other side of the same door with the Richard Branson, right? Not from the inside. Like a complex device, I wonder what it's used. We've seen the symbols! It rotates these things! And we need to put the triple Irish, that one. We need to put maybe that circle one. And then I don't know. But we've literally seen the thing. We literally went down there. And we looked at those symbols. We know the purpose of this. They will open the door. That will allow us to go to the other side of that. Why would you not let me just do that? Or, you know, it could also open the big blue door as well in the other bit. But still, again, you know, it's things that we kind of just know. Because we've seen them. So, you know, oh, I wonder what these levers do. Oh, there's clearly spinning tombstones, and we've kind of seen 3 symbols together that are on these pedestals. On a door! And it quite clearly opened that door, but we're not going to touch them. Because that would be stupid. Why would we ever actually rotate them? Okay, lever in place. Not pulled though. Let's go in. And, you know, we maybe want spiritual energy to get the key to the unknown thing, but we're not necessarily gathering deliberately. Just fighting those monsters is all. But again, you know, how much spiritual essence do we actually have right now? Hello, lagginess, my old friends. Because the key to the unknown we really, really want. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I like that they cost nothing to summon at the moment. That is kind of nice. Lock. We need a key. So. Put away the vinyl records. It's a shame that this doesn't, like, auto-sort. We're actually pretty fine on everything. Okay, don't feel like we're immediately going to be running into the monsters. So I'm not going to take my shotgun out. But we're going to keep hold of it so that we have it. Have the water and earth ready. We've got a lever. Okay, that's clearly the next progress that we do, is that lever puzzle. And we know exactly where that is, and we've literally interacted with the thing that it wants us to gather the information. So it's stupid that I'm not allowed to just go, hey, this is what I need to put. Let me put the things to get in there. We're going to make you run around, probably through many monsters that are now here that weren't before. Okay, we got a record. Got some other stuff that's left on the floor. Cameras being a bit annoying. Okay, door handle and bandages. Ow. No. I know we've got a lot of extra inventory. There's one item on the floor up there. I know that we've got a lot of extra inventory space. And we might not necessarily need these things right now. And we probably can access these portals from good enough situations to do whatever we need to do. And I know that it's like, hey, 0 spiritual essence needed to bring these items to you. But at the same time... At the same time... The irony is that with it costing nothing to teleport the things to us, I hate that it's kind of reverting to like retro mode. You know, leaving them on the floor is actually better than putting them in the box. Right, we've got a door handle. There's a piece of paper on the floor somewhere as well, which we know where that is. And then there's the markings. Now, you would think that the spiritual paper would have maybe wrote down the markings or something, because we did kill the guy in the room. Maybe we need to use special water on it. That we now have. Did glow blue. Let me run. Thank you. But there's a chance that it needs like the spiritual water on it. Now, there were only doggos and stuff before. Now, I'm expecting more. Of course. Oh! A monster that appeared out of thin air that wasn't there! And he's absorbed the dog's essence. Oh! Yeah, that I think that's tutorial saying, hey, if you had left all the stuff here, they're dead now because these monsters have killed everything for you. Clearly. Yeah. At least it doesn't make us lock onto those. Yeah, I think it would have killed everything for us. Which means this room full of zombies down here might be nice. Do you see that gate is now open? Yep, they've eaten all the zombies for us. That's nice and polite of them. Door is locked, strange shape. That was nice. Okay, so we wasted all of our ammo killing all of those things, and everything's probably just been deleted by the new monsters. It happens. But we killed everything. Thoroughly cleaned out the mansion. Okay. Oh look, there's the symbols. The symbols. Oh, who would have guessed it was these symbols? The door is locked. There appears to be 3 symbols. The one that I talked about, the triple triangles, and then the flower and the sun. Oh, if only we were allowed. That water fountain isn't active, which means it's a different element that we have not activated. Okay, so she doesn't note it down on the paper. But the paper isn't important to do that. But who would have guessed that the levers were to do with that puzzle? I certainly didn't. I definitely didn't guess that and say that at all. Okay. Camera's not being nice right now, and that's not good for running away from big scary lasagna monsters that have slices on them. So we're just gonna fish about until the camera is nice. Okay, camera is maybe being nice again. Time to go out and face the lasagna monsters that are not the wheelchair monsters with the spiky claws on them from Tormented Souls at all, but without wheelchairs, they're not. I wonder what these very symbols that we literally know what to do with them. I wonder what these could possibly be used for to rotate the symbols that we know above that very obvious door. We're not allowed. I wonder. And I wonder how we could possibly go down that hatch. Yeah, I don't know what could that possibly be used for? Okay, well, in this instance, that guy's just chilling on the water side. You have fun with that. You don't need to know that I'm here. In this instance, we go exploring. Okay, locked from the other side. Definitely nothing in. So we have a door handle, and we have maybe changes because of the world. Oh yeah, the library. And probably read the stuff in the library now. Then there's probably monsters everywhere. Lock from the other side, locks. No progress, no areas unless something miraculous. Gates have been knocked down probably because of the monsters. So gates that were there before may not exist anymore. Because the monsters have probably knocked them down. Yellow door screams for no reason to say, you come here. Oh, it's miraculously open now. Okay, yellow door told me, hey, over here. This is where you come. Okay, I'll be there in a bit. Yellow door. Hold that yellow door! And laughed menacingly. Definitely will not be monsters in it. Yellow is... maybe. I'm guessing it's not the earth one, right? Now, if I were this game, I'm probably going to need the door handle that we have at some point in that direction, so I'm going to take it with us as well. You know, what's the worst that happens? We leave it on the floor for a little bit. We might need the lighter, but you know, we only have so much room, and we want a bit of room for loot as well, so we're going to keep our 2 slots open as well. If I was the game, be gaming. I would think that maybe we need that. Okay, we're gonna wait till the camera plays nice, because the camera currently not playing nice. Camera currently very stiff. Very, very stiff. Come on, stop being stiff. Nice moonlight, but come on. Come on. Unstiffened. There we go, it's unstiffened. Literally, that's what I was doing that entire time whilst it was being stiff. It should not have been being weird and stiff like that. Okay, red zombie. Like, do I care to kill the zombies that were shot through the walls? They're probably going to get eaten by the monsters. And we probably don't need to kill any of them. But then again, you know, why would you put zombies back? Just set pieces and to make you shoot them through the walls, obviously. Okay. Water. Yellow door! At least the water is spawned now, but only the waters that you have the elements for. Come on. Earth water and fire water, alcohol? I mean, you'd think we would have fire water now. And wind water, and that's what wind water is. Just gamer girl bath juice, obviously. We don't need those waters just yet. There's probably just actual elements of those and, you know, not suspicious waters. But earth water, you know, it's mineral water. Okay, I see you. Are these the equivalent of liquors? Are they just dumb and deaf? You are probably an element I don't have, because you look weird. Also, you are just literally a liquor, aren't you? You are literally a liquor. Okay, so don't want to make that thing aware. Whilst we come down here to fight this groundskeeper. Or, you know, I don't even want to make the groundskeeper aware, really. We can probably just get in there without making anything aware. Who saw me? Oh, hi. Probably you indoors, right? Not from the other side! Someone went brrr. It ironically wasn't the obvious guy. Big ominous bloodstain, huh? Okay. Really? That's kind of BS. That you just teleport in out of nowhere because I went to a dead end. Oh wow, you're vomiters. That's what the noise was. I'm gonna quickly go out of the room and reset it because I am smart. Because we were being chased by that monster and I'd rather not. Okay, let's reset all the monsters. Then we can deal with some things. Okay, we've got a gramophone. We've got a record to save, but we don't necessarily even need to care. I just shoot through the glass. Shoot the glass! No. Is that really all that's in here? That's a little weird. Just a record. But it's nice that it's a reset room. I mean, now that that monster is not teleported in on the side of nowhere. Okay, you seem to be immediately aggro and aware. And of course, you come in for hugs rather than eat me, because, you know, that's just how this game works. So now you are. I mean, he's also one of the cults. I wonder if he only appeared because we went into that room. Stop locking on! I know I pressed knife, but at the same time, like, you know... Right, I have to actually shoot this guy, which is actually, like, the awkward bit. Okay, there's a chance that we die here. Yeah, I think we died here. Okay. See, the cultist one can actually grab you because he will randomly lunge at you, so we can't just knife choose him. But the other zombies, but he wasn't there a moment ago. So I think he only appeared because we went into the safe room, which is just a dumb mechanic. Hey, you went into a safe. Have a zombie. Okay, we got an autosave. Don't know where it is, but hopefully in a nice point. It should maybe be after where we just saved then. There's a very good chance it's in the room that we were just in, but I don't think so. We'll see where it takes us. Where is the autosave? Come on. Don't take forever to load. It's a little awkward. Having issues. Why is it having issues now? Okay, so it's after the fight with that. That's good. Okay, the camera's still being weird. Broken lever. That's fine. Okay. Then there's the mechanism, but we definitely don't know how this mechanism works at all. The levers or anything in here, because it's not like we know the three symbols on the wall and door that it will open or anything, because we definitely haven't seen that. It's not obvious that the lever rotates these at all. Why would the lever rotate these things? It's not obvious at all. I wonder. It points to this one, this rotates this one, and this rotates this one, and it probably opens this so we can get down to the other side of that door? No. I'll just leave them alone, because we're not allowed to, plot-wise, yet. We're not allowed to touch those yet. Okay, we didn't even pick up the record to put in the safe room. Don't care. Don't need it. We've got plenty, and you know, we can always Plutus if necessary, and we're clearly coming back here anyway when we eventually get the correct things to do that. So it can have that. In fact, that's probably the best place for it, because there's probably a boss fight directly under that, if you're gonna prevent me from doing it right now. There is quite probably immediately a boss fight there. Another record on the floor. And just stay there. Door handle, bandages. Door. This time we won't go look in that corner for loot and spawn in the monster. That's what we will not do. And we will not run all the way to the left to try and look at the door that we already know the symbols for. Because it makes no difference being able to pull the levers. And we'll just deal with things as we come across them. We didn't lose too much progress. And we'll take this tarnished piece of paper as well. And we've got room to loot and room to leave loot if necessary. And we've got some heals this time that we're taking with us. We'll definitely need them. Hopefully we won't, but, you know, chances are we're probably going to need them. Now I know that we could just shoot all of the nonsense, but... Okay. Camera! Was that really the time to play about? Will we aggro the liquor if I try to shoot those zombies in the garden? I think we're going to have to just take the risk. You know, if we aggro the liquor, so be it. Clearly, we're meant to deal with it at some point, but I'm guessing, just from the fact that it looks different, it probably has an element that we can't kill right now. And I mean, I see that that's probably some shotgun shells. Really? You're immediately coming this way to say hello to the liquor and be like, hey, I'm just going to make it extra awkward for you so that it definitely gets the attention of the liquor. Come on then, sir. Over here. And this guy seems extra vomity. He's maybe had a few too many drinks. But I wonder if he can't. Come on, stop slowing down. Okay, that didn't aggro the liquor. Okay, ego boom! Ego boomer! I wasn't expecting that. The animation was a little... You know, he just vanished. This entire top half just... It didn't even explode. Nope, he just gone. Okay, so we know that he goes boom. We know that there's nothing on the right there other than a trap that spawns in a monster. There's a boomer over there. Like, the blood stains leading you off that way is clearly just an ambush then. Time to deal with this boomer. Okay, boomer, your time has come. There he goes. Okay. Now, can I just shoot through this window? Like, is there actual glass? There is actual glass, right? Yeah, glass. I can't shoot that boomer. What from the other side? I wonder if he explodes and kills his fellow friends. Is he, like, tagging him out? Okay, not having that demon monster teleport out of nowhere is handy. Because then I don't have to run. And we can deal with this a lot nicer. Okay, many zombies. Not a cultist one yet. So, you know, easy enough ones to deal with. That I could really knife. Because these ones are not going to just eat us randomly. Okay, Puma. He did notice me all the way. Hello? We shot the bush instead of you. I mean, a bit of the bush did come off. I'm sorry, but that animation is just so janky. Businessman. Rax. Cultist! This is not a drill. You know what? Hello? How many shots do you take, sir? Excuse me? How many shotgun blasts to the face? I know the last one was to the chest. Maybe the secret was we had to shoot him in the chest all along. Okay, that would have taken so many pistols. But those kind of bullshit, sir. Kind of bullshit. Can't I just throw some holy water on you? I've got green and blue. Aqua, Vitae, and Earth. Vitae. Which would you prefer? Which is your stink of choice? I mean, I know you're a stinky fellow and you love stinking, but surely one of those would neutralize you, correct? Why am I not allowed to spray you with water? I know he looks a bit greeny, so maybe we can just spray him with aquatic, whatever. But it's nice that he wasn't just because we went in the safe room. We know that now. It's just we must have ran past him and not noticed him before somehow. Okay. Yeah, of course. I troll on the blood. I was like, well, we know what happened last time there was some blood. A monster came in. And a monster came in again. Out of nowhere. And the monster is done. Nothing. Oh, hi, sir. You would, wouldn't you? You would. Could you take your little pet doggo demon with you as well? Bye. Noted, never step on a bloodstain. Do not step on any bloodstains. It's a terrible idea. Bloodstains mean you will teleport a monster in out of nowhere. But we're learning the logic of the game, as dumb as it is. I mean, we're not saving yet, but I just want to touch it so that it's at least on the thing if necessary. Okay, we'll carry this till we need to put it down. Got our pistol out, loaded. There's not going to be a cultist on the other side of the door this time. The zombie's not here. Okay. I need to... You're still here. I guess once you spawn it in, it stays here. Is that still going to be on the other side of the door? It doesn't look like it at the moment, but it's probably going to be there. All right. Okay, so... Oh, now there's a zombie here. I see loot and I want to go explore. Maybe now it despawns? Bloodstain. I know better than that. Ointments. I mean... We need to pick it up and drop it just so that it's definitely on the thing. Right, but we're carrying this with us, not the other. He's not in the sheds. I think he's despawned again. It's nice. Okay, that's just to get holy water to fight the monsters, but clearly it's going to spawn another one in. So I'm not going to deal with that. Then we will avoid bloodstains. We'll make progress. Another cultist. You stopped running just perfectly. Why do you have invincibility like that? That's kind of bullshit. Like, hey, one stagger, but then completely invulnerable to stagger. And then eats all of your shotgun shells. Like, I was tempted to try and shoot the boomer to see if the boomer would make the other guy explode. Don't you make you vomit? Okay, he kind of grew a little bit bigger before exploding there, but it still looks so dumb. I think this is the other side of the fence, right? No, it's not the same fence, but it might be the other side of one of the fences, and we might have been able to shoot some of the zombies in advance. Blue door. I don't think we have a blue key anymore. Maybe, but I don't think we do. I mean, it says it's unlocked. It says we don't have to worry about it. So I'm guessing because we previously had blue key and it doesn't want to make us keep hold of it. Vomits. Blue door was puzzle door. That's a symbol. There's a boat. I'm gonna step on the vomit and it won't spawn a monster. Copium. I mean, the blue door is probably just the broken lever, right? That we have. Water? A shovel. More ointments? Interesting. Looks like someone who was very ill was staying here and vomited everywhere. Like the boomers that we've exploded several times. Okay, that's a singular one, which is actually okay. Because we can combine it with the triple. Then the ointments. And it's not as much of a waste. Okay, but then we maybe leave the ointments on the floor again. That's some sort of receiver signal box. Okay, we've not left... Don't have a map for this area. Well, we better not have left any items on the floor in this singular room that is literally the same as the outside. And really, we do have a map for this area because it's literally just the same as the outside. So if we've left any items on the floor, you can't look on the map to see. You know, you'd have to actually look to see the items. Now that we know that some boomer was in there, it's not going to spawn some extra monster out here or anything, is it? I mean, literally, we have a map that shows that exact room. You'd think that that would be on the map of that very specific room, right? That'd be too convenient. Right, that's going to lead back to the graveyard. So I'm going to look in this dead end where there's... It's just a boomer. I saw the Grim Reaper for some reason. Really? We've been able to shoot through gates before. Telling me that I can't shoot this boomer through this. There we go. Just make life a little more convenient for ourselves. That just permanently unlocks the gate, of course. I'm very suspicious of this. Oh, fuck. The liquor! Very suspicious of this. Is too busy looking at the sides to notice the liquor thing running at you. And the zombie. But the liquor thing was the scary thing. The zombie we could deal with. Not encountered the liquor thing running yet. So we've not actually fought it. Okay, now. The camera would play nice. When the camera plays nice. Dead? I don't think he's dead. It's hard to see. No, maybe he's dead. Okay, but I really don't want to deal with that liquor just yet. I think we should go this way. Because I feel like it's going to be some elemental thing that we don't have. I'm just suspicious that it's some element that we don't have. Camera. Okay. There's Demon World portal. There's a regular portal, but it's locked from the other side. And a lot of dead ends. And vomit. And who knows what else. How we go exploring. Well, I guess the time has come. That's just a cultist. That's a crawler. Nope, he's a hunter. It's not a licker, it was a hunter after all. Instant death hunter. noted. It's a goddamn instant death hunter. Good job I pulled the shotgun out, but I wasn't prepared. He didn't, like, you know... What's the term? Show railroads that he was doing that move. You know, it wasn't immediately obvious, like the hunter that goes and then dives at you. Like that guy just sort of stood still for a moment and then dove. So, you know, but now we know. But that's what we're going to call it a day. We'll be back continuing this next week, and then I'll be back on Wednesday with something else. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye bye.